Text, Ripple Effect, Including, Creating, Learning. Ripple Effect is a 2-year inclusive learning and creative arts program developed by Murmuration in partnership with the Arts Centre Cootamundra. Exterior, a large red brick building surrounded by trees, the Arts Centre. A large room full of people are engaging in theatre exercises. Everyone is smiling, laughing and coming together.
It was just nice to be introduced to other people who are different, but they want to have fun, they want to be creative. I felt cared around these people, I felt like I could trust them, and they were very kind, they were loving, they understood, they listened.
They're the funny feeling inside my body.
They're all funny and goofy like the rest of us, and they just relate to us.
Ideas being drawn and written on a whiteboard. Children draw swirling patterns and pictures of nests as other groups recreate them in movement.
It feels like a very safe, non-judgmental place where sometimes you don't get that in the world. The Bowerbird theme, it's really about bringing things together that might not typically be together.
So this morning we started with a series of activities that are really designed to break the ice. By doing it through kind of fun activities, theatre-based activities, it's providing this opportunity in a non-invasive way. These different strategies help people trust, relax, connect, and it takes the attention off themselves. The theme for this being to nest, the idea of building a safe place, building a home.
People using string in a variety of playful ways, holding it taut in partners, waving and oscillating it across the ground. Rippling string spirals around moving bodies. Lines of string cut the space as bodies weave through like Mission Impossible.
I found it very enjoyable. It's been really good fun, and I've learned a lot about the process and how to warm up and all these different things, and it's just really compounded on my own interest and my own knowledge.
Large spiderweb patterns being intricately built in string.
I like creating new things and trying new things.
So in the morning we're really exploring theatre and movement, storytelling and a little bit of drawing, what that might be expressed through drawing. And then in the afternoon we were taking that into more of a visual arts setting, where we headed into the visual arts studio and working with Beverly Moxon, a local fibre artist.
A room full of young people weave sophisticated wreaths from twigs, vines and string.
I'm sort of making like a spider web or a dream catcher. I find it quite relaxing, but at times it can be a bit frustrating.
The younger ones could make the circle, and then they could make it as complex as they wanted. They could add things to it or just make it basic. And this was just sort of relaxing and calming, and you could just make it up as you go. There was no right, there was no wrong, and we'll be able to walk through them, interact with them. The lights probably will pick up the sparkle on the beads, and they'll be so proud to think that they did it themselves, and they all came together and made this one wonderful installation.
Colourful array of wreaths, halos and dream catchers hang from a large branch made from an assortment of colourful materials.
I think they all felt safe. I think they all felt respected and appreciated for their contribution.
There's lots of love in the nest because that's where the love lives.
A young girl hugs a smiling elderly woman.
I would take away basically a memory to be excited to come back here next year.
A panel discussion in an intimate theatre.
In my role with the museum, I've recently been working with people with a diverse range of disabilities. Today's given me a lot of encouragement and direction and guidance and good contacts for the future.
It dispelled a lot of myths for me. A bit of education around the language of disability, just best practices, what to say. So I guess equip myself with the right language to start with.
Well, it's equipping me for the classroom and even just thinking about what we've got for our school and what we can improve on.
And potentially some ideas of how to engage audiences and artists with disabilities in what we do.
When you work in the arts, it's really good to always just take some time out and stop and reflect on your own practice and allow a different point of view to resonate within you for a day.
There's no way I was sitting down for that kind of stuff. It was really easy and it was fun.
Really refreshing and reinvigorating.
The camera pans across the stage full of adults. Connecting with hands, they laugh and dance together. Workshops in a busy theatre space, multicoloured spoked wheels, form the centre for Ringarosi type activities with groups of children. A smiling man behind a white piano speaks to a room full of people, hands raised in enthusiastic group discussions. Children study a page with the lyrics to Somewhere Over the Rainbow, singing and laughter from a small choir. A bustling fibre art workshop. People of all ages work intricately with blue wool and natural materials. They are creating an assortment of circular objects like dream catchers, wreaths and wheels.
The durational art with the twine and wool, it was almost an instinct that you would have this vision in your head, but when it came to the moment, it just happens. And no matter where you put it, even if there's another thread on both ends, no two are the same, because there's always a difference in tension or even just the emotion put into them.
Children tie an intricate web of blue wool.
Collaboration is a creative enabling tool, particularly working inclusively, where each person can have their place. The more time we have with the participants, the closer we become, the more we understand them on an intuitive level. In the house, each room represents something meaningful. Each different artwork then brought that room to life.
It was really peaceful and bliss, honestly.
It makes you funny, it makes you laugh.
Comfortable, because I was with people that I trust and know well.
It felt aesthetic because the sound and the lights were beautiful.
Grateful in a way that lets us express our feelings with art.
Everything was so multifaceted that you could just lose yourself in all the artwork.
I felt quite full, like full of energy.
I felt kind of empowered seeing everything that we've created together come together and being able to react to that together.
We've all done the activities one by one, each series in 1 year, which is really amazing.
I felt proud and happy of what we've all made and discovered together.
In this context, it's not a final production. What it is a sharing of process, and what that really means is a sharing of each person's contribution to the process. Some participants have experienced art for the very first time, but not just once. They've experienced it over 8 different workshops. And so it's that personal investment that then develops over a period of time into pride.
Being a part of this in the creative process as well as the performing process has really inspired me and instilled a confidence in me. But now I feel like I can take anything on.
It's also been really lovely just to see that whether it's with or without a disability, whether it's young or old, whatever it is, it's actually not mattered. What's mattered is the work that we're making.
And making the connections throughout the time, and you've made memories together, brings a new form of trust. And especially for the kids that haven't been on stage before, they're a little bit nervous, they're not sure what to expect, but when they have people around them that they've worked with and made friends with and made memories with and everything, they feel safe.
Proud ripple effect performers bow to an applauding audience. A snapshot of the participants on stage, beaming smiles, waving farewell. Creative team. Lead facilitator sarahvyne Vasallo, director. Teaching artist Melinda Tyquin, movement and theatre. Nick Gentile, music and sound. Bev Moxon, visual arts. Artist in residence Danielle Hollows, design. Production team filmmaker Hugh Clark. Photographer Jackie Cooper. Production manager Kiri Peterson. Volunteers Ellie Matsumoto, Angela French, Anne Steinke, Eric Steinke, Winona Gray. Ripple Effect participants filmed and recorded throughout the series at the Arts Centre Cootamundra. Program team, artistic Artistic Director sarahvyne Vasallo, Project Manager Elise McGrath, Company Manager Jordan Vasallo, Administration Coordinator Julie Cowell, Communications Coordinator Christina Tito, the Arts Centre Cootamundra Treasurer Marie Toomey. Created by Murmuration in partnership with the Arts Centre Cootamundra, Ripple Effect 2017-2018 has been assisted by the Australian Government through the Australia Council, its Arts Funding and Advisory Committee. Ripple Effect is supported by the New South Wales Government through Create New South Wales, Ability Links New South Wales and Ausdance New South Wales. Local sponsorship from Cootamundra Ex-Services Club. For more information, visit www.murmuration.com.au/learning.